Okay, so the all of the English, actually every test on the website is located in Examine, except for math, and we can visit math here in a minute. I'll start with the reading program. Reading this year is all online, and if you go to Reading Semester 1, there's a whole page full of instruction. All of the packets are online. If you want to print them, you can, or you can sit at the computer with a sheet of paper to answer the questions. If you click on week 1, it'll download a PDF version similar to this. These are the vocabulary words that they'll be reading as they read through the book. And then this tells each day, like, how much should be read. So you kind of, it gives you an idea. Okay, you need to read page 8 through 15 this day. Usually by the third day, it's a review. And then the last day, they kind of do something fun. On the fourth day, we do reading for 4 days. And if you notice at the top, it says day 1. So they do all the activities in that section. And these are just questions to kind of help them think about what they've read. Talks about different skills. You know, the kids have to find out setting, plot, and all that type of things. And then when you hit day 2, then you're done until tomorrow. To find the theme reader, oh yeah, also I've included videos, but they're third-party videos, so you probably want to preview them ahead of time, just in case. I don't know if they've changed anything, you know, but my kids really enjoy these. If you look, click on playlist, you can scroll through and it has the titles of all the different videos for Unit 1. If it's not located on here, it's because they've taken it off the website, but you could probably find it at the local library. This list is important. This is a vocabulary, so you'll need to make sure you study all of these words before taking the Unit 1 test, because they will be on the test. And then Unit 2, Unit 3, and Unit 4. Actually, you'll be reading these words and using them every day in the reading series if you use the packets and the online reading group book. To get to Lead 21, you just click on this link. And I think I have it already pulled up. Yep, there we go. So if you're on Unit 1, it should say 1 at the top, or you could, if you're ready for 2, of course. That didn't work. So I'll log back in. Okay, this is the theme reader. And this is a reading group book. I would recommend reading the reading group book. There is 1 story for each week, so you read the theme reader, and if you have time, read the group book. It has the extra vocabulary in it, but it also has stories that go along with the theme that you're reading in the theme reader. If you click on theme reader, it'll open up, and why did my computer do that? Okay, if you notice, there are different images at the bottom. You can do single page view, zoom in, but this, I like this feature a lot. This is called Preview with Coach.
Welcome to the preview for Do You See What I See? That's an odd title. Doesn't everyone see things in the same way?
So basically this guides them through what they're going to read to kind of create interest and give them a purpose for reading, as far as, you know, different questions that they might have before they start reading. Another feature it has is that it will read to you.
Chapter 1. Kids reach out. People may be from different backgrounds.
If you run into a bold word, which is vocabulary, you can click on it and open it, and
Cooperate. Verb. To work together.
is that neat?
Jenna and I cooperate to get our chores done quickly.
And then online coach is what you use when you're finished with the story.
These pages tell about Project Backpack. Take a moment to summarize what Project Backpack is and how it got started.
So this will go back, the online coach then goes back through once they've read it to help them think about what they've just read. Every unit comes with a virtual field trip that they can click on and watch a video, and this is through Lead 21, so it's their own video. It's tied into the theme.
Common ground.
So the theme for Unit 1 is Common Ground, and everything they do is related to that. And then of course, we have the reading book. The reading book is the same exact as the theme reader. You can do the preview with Coach, then you can do the online coach afterwards.
Welcome to the preview for Stranded. Stranded means left in a difficult or helpless position.
This is neat though because it's like just having a teacher right there, you know, and they're guiding you through it and helping you to think about things. And then something that the kids really enjoy is My ePractice. And you see this, this is variety of games, but then they have an activity for each week. So each theme has 4 weeks, and it all revolves around one topic. Right now we're doing Common Ground. The next unit will be science related, and then the next one will be social studies. But if you do each week, then it focuses on those specific vocabulary words, and the kids just do little interactive activities in the vocabulary words to help them learn those before they take their tests, and they just enjoy them. E-assessment isn't, I mean, you can click on it, but you won't have any assessments because the assessments will be through the Examine. So once you finish a unit, then you can go online and take the Examine test and then start the next unit. And there's 8 units for reading. And then we have math. And since math is new for all of us this year, it's kind of if you want to go at your own pace, you can. I've included videos that go along with different lessons. Learn Zillion. These are extra resources that you could use. If you click on lesson plans, like Module 1, let's see if I can find it now. Here's an example of what you'll find, and it tells you step by step. If it has a T next to it, that's what you would say to your child. And if it has an S, that's the response that you should get from your child. But if you want to wait and follow along at a pace behind me, then you could click in this red area, because it did not come with answer keys. So I've been making them as I go along. Right now, I'm currently on lesson 8. So if you would like to just have them watch the video of each lesson and go through it, and then the answer keys are right here at the top. You notice that 4 is not in there. If we see a lesson that doesn't seem to go with what we've been teaching, or we think it's going to just be way too much for the kids, I'll skip it and on the answer key, there will be some answers missing, like, well, let me see. I don't know if I did this on lesson 1 or not. Maybe lesson 7. So like lesson 7, there's going to be some that don't have answers. And so if you go through the answer key before beginning the lesson so that you can see which ones to assign at the end, that helps out because it would be a lot of work otherwise. And so what we did was we just focused on the ones that we felt they really needed to know.
So if there's no answer, they don't need to do that one. Or if it's
Yeah.
no answer,
Yeah, because in some states, because this is from New York, in some states they require that the student actually type in an explanation online on the state assessment, but we don't do that here in Kansas, which is good. So we are going to teach the kids how to explain their thinking because, you know, they need to be able to tell us how they thought through the process. But we're not doing that like right now. So that could become cumbersome. So once you do all of like module 1, then you would go to Study Island to take the test. The reason we use Study Island for the test is because it allows a lot more flexibility than just A, B, C, D, and it looks a lot more like the state assessment, what they're going to encounter when they sit down to test. So each video is equivalent to 1 day in my class. So it took me, lesson 7 was a little more complicated, so you'll notice 7's in 2 parts. So this would have been day 1, and this would have been day 2. So you don't have to go through all of 7 the first day because that would be too much work. So also if you follow along with the videos, then it helps you also be able to see the time frame that it should take each day, and it shouldn't be taking like hours and hours and hours. This is Study Island, so when you log into Study Island, you will see something that looks just like this. If you want to take your test, you would just click here. Okay, so when you log in, this is the screen you see. And these are the tests. So when you finish module 1, you log on to take a test, and this is what a test typically looks like. It's not just one answer, it's select all correct answers, and it's not just A, B, C, or D, it's drag and drop in the correct order. So the best way I would say to practice for a test is to actually log into Study Island and go to Kansas Programs. Here's the Math Common Core, and here is Language Arts. So to prepare for the reading test, you can click on this link, and to prepare for math, you can click on this. The neat thing about this program is that, of course, I can't open any of them right now because you have to take a pre-test first. And once you take the pre-test, all of these will become available. But let's say that you do numerical expressions and he's having a hard time just kind of figuring out that whole concept. You can click next to it on lesson, and it gives a lesson, but a lot of times it also includes
Thanks for taking the time to talk with me about this stuff, Mr.
a little
Silver.
video about
I
it.
wanted to ask Captain Red, but he just threw a book at me.
No sweat, Steve. What seems to be the problem?
Take a look at this. Is that not the most confounding, crazy thing you've ever seen?
So then it'll take the kids through the process. It makes it fun for them. Anyways, you can go through each lesson. They give examples. And the best part of Study Island that the kids really enjoy is that it rewards you every time you get one right. Then you play a game in between. And it's like this ongoing
What kind of game?
game. And so,
The program's all practice.
yeah, this is all practice. And it says your results right here. So I usually encourage kids to try to get at least 10 questions in each with at least 80%, and that shows that they're completely ready for their state assessment. That they've pretty much mastered 5th grade math concepts. If you click next to lesson, you'll see that there's flashcards that they can use. You can do online flashcards or print them. So they can do this, answer it, flip it, see what the answer is, and then